Welcome back. At the end of this week's Sedra, we're told that the Mishkan was finally set up on Rosh Chodesh Nisan. For the following 12 days, each day a different head of a tribe brought a mincha offering, a ketores incense offering, and 21 different korbonos. The following day, the next head of the next tribe brought exactly the same korbonos. This followed itself for the first 12 days, 12 heads of tribes, mincha, ketores, and the same 21 korbonos. The Torah goes into tremendous detail, lasting 71 pesukim, listing all 12 heads of tribes, all 12 days, all the korbonos. The question is, we know the Torah doesn't waste space. Wouldn't it have been quicker and easier for the Torah to spend several pesukim saying, these were the names of the 12 heads of tribes, these were the korbanos that they all brought? Why go through each one in detail, repeating the next one in detail if they all brought the same korbanos at the end of the day? There are several answers. I would like to suggest an answer based on a well-known story. There was an Italian symphony conductor called Arturo Toscanini. He was a conductor at the end of the 19th century, beginning of the 20th century. There was a person that was writing his biography. Over several years, he used to give interviews, writing down notes to incorporate it in the eventual book. He once rang up the conductor and said, "Tomorrow evening I'm going to be in your area. Can I pop in? Can we have a short interview?" The conductor replied it wouldn't be possible, as there was going to be a musical performance that was going to be played 6,000 miles away, which he had conducted in a year before, and he was going to be listening to the radio to the performance. He could have no interruptions, no disturbances. The interviewer said, "I'll come along, I'll be quiet, and we'll have a short interview afterwards," to which Toscanini agreed. He came along, he was quiet the whole performance. At the end of the performance, he asked Toscanini, "That was beautiful, what did you think of the performance?" To which Toscanini famously replied, "It wasn't good." Why? There were 120 musicians, 15 violinists, and only 14 showed up. The man thought Toscanini was joking. The next day he made inquiries and he found out that this was correct. Only 14 violinists showed up. Toscanini explained to him, "You're the audience. When the audience listens to a performance, it's beautiful. When the conductor listens to a performance, every single note is important. If there's certain violinist notes that are missing, it can ruin the performance." I think the same is over here. In our eyes, all 12 heads of tribes might have been bringing the same korbonos, and they should have all been incorporated in a couple of pesukim, listing their names and listing the korbonos they brought. In Hashem's eyes, the ultimate conductor, every single person matters, every korban matters. Even if they're the same korbonos, we're going to go into detail, 71 pesukim in total, to list all of their names and all the korbanos they brought. Let us remember when it comes to Avodas Hashem, we sometimes think it's the same Torah, the same mitzvahs. What's the difference if I do it? My next door neighbor's doing it anyway. In Hashem's eyes, the conductor of the universe, every person that learns, every person that davens, every person that does a mitzvah has its own uniqueness. Have a good Shabbos.